What's happening, y'all? Welcome back, episode 15 of the walkthrough for Lords of the Fallen. Time to move forward and do this stuff up top. Before we do so, we took out the main boss of this little area here. That's some really important stuff. Look at this, just hitting like a fucking truck. Gotta love it. Alright, so we're gonna siphon him. Bada boom. Bada bing. Take him out. So before we can actually progress, so we have to go through this building, which gets us to the Tower of Penance. We have to unlock that, but there's some really important stuff we want to do. Really important. Actually, some of it you have to do. You don't have a choice, right? So just go and get our Mimic, hold up your lantern. Right behind where that Mimic was, Mimics can move. Just remember the cart's there. It's right under where we put our seedling, alright? We're going to go down here and we're going to get a quest item for Stoneman. This is one of 2 quest items needed for him. With this, if you turn this into him, he's going to be giving us game-breaking spells. The Lightning Storm, the Paladin was doing for the Dark Crusader quest, we're going to take out the Paladin. So that Lightning Storm he was doing, we'll be able to do that, amongst other things. So that's one of them. We can get Barbed Aura, which he actually already has, Barbed Aura. He's over there at the Abbey. What the fuck is this? And that, like, pretty much for enemies getting near your attack, you does damage, like barbed wire, I guess. So we're going to do that. And I've been going over my notes for the ending. Like, we're getting there. It's Tower of Penance, Abbey, Empyrean. Quick little stop in Upper Calrath, which will be temporarily blocked off. I'm going to have to get you guys to that. Light Reaper. A lot of quest type things. And then that's Castle Bremis at the end. We have to, knock out some stuff for the Umbral ending. And to be honest, I feel like half the work we have left to do is side quests and secret endings. Like, that's just how it's gonna go. And I'd love to do a platinum run. The only way I know to do it is to do this fucking whole walkthrough 3 times. That's the only way I can do it on PlayStation, which is unfortunate. If one day they ever let us back up our saves, I'll go back to this, It sucks. This is just 100% and not, I hate to even call it 100% because it's closest to 100% you get on a playthrough. It's just like, you got online stuff, you have multiplayer stuff, and besides that, it's the fact that there's 3 endings. We can't back up our saves, it takes 3 playthroughs. So, regardless, going through my walkthroughs, for, like I said, more for newer players, we're going to get through the entirety of the game, do all the side quests, and, stuff like that. But, I kind of feel bad, but there's just nothing I could do unless we're going to do 3 walkthroughs of the same game over and over and over and say, hey, this one, let's get our build right. The next one, let's do Kukujin, buy all the armor. The third one, we'll go through to our multiplayer stuff and then, buy all the spells. And that'd be the only way, but we'd essentially be doing the same game over 3 times, That's a lot of my time wasted. That's a lot of y'all's time wasted as well. And I don't know, I just, so I feel bad, but there's nothing we can do. You guys on PC, you guys know how to do it, right? We've been telling you everything you need to know. We just can't show it on camera, unfortunately. Now, that was a shortcut back to where it initially came in, the bottom of the maze and the damage standard. So that is a quest item for Stoneman. With that, we'll be able to turn that into him. Even when we run into him next, he's not going to allow us to turn it in yet, but when we run into him at the Abbey, he's going to allow us to give it to him. And that's when we'll be able to get this spell. Buddy. So, we can't get in here without the key. Don't worry about it. Actually, this is not an entrance. This is actually exit back into this portion. Should we do this? No. Well. Fuck it. We'll wait. We'll wait. There's so much before it. So, we need to go in Umbral before we do so. I want to kill all the enemies and axe him. So, we have a big potato head. I was like, it's too early for you to open up your face. Fight. Yeah, because I know you're going to jump when I least expected it. I wasn't having that shit. Alright, so really we're just, taking him out. We're probably about to move on. Alright, so that's him. Get his drops. And then I don't know. I guess there's no real reason to go in Umbral, but it's like, you know, I know he was there. I know he's gonna drop stuff. And we've been, you know, trying to do our Umbral stuff the whole time. Now we can't enter this building. You know, we've done a lot of the inside of the buildings, but this isn't actually one of them. Or if it is, these aren't entrances you're able to get to. So that's where we did our boss fight. We went in there and got our item out of there. See, it doesn't let you rest as enemies are near. I never understand that because there's nothing wrong. We killed it all. There is one guy in here. But I bet you it still doesn't let us rest. So much real bad. Let's see. It might. I mean, you just went out there and killed everything. Yeah, see? I'm not understanding. I think it's a spawn issue. I think enemies are trying to spawn in an Umbral, but they can't because the seed's there. So it's not letting them. So we're gonna push forward. If we die, you know, we'll just have to restart. I want this, you know, this extra 2 heals, but can't get them. Just go ahead and knock this shortcut down to an earlier area. And, you know, we'll be able to take that up here if you want. If you didn't put a seed where I told you you had the one further back. Stats are looking beautiful, by the way, too, guys. Just beautiful. Now, our mana bar isn't going to be as big as some people's, you know, but... So I went through this on notes over and over trying to figure out how to do all this in one route. I couldn't figure it out. I tried multiple different paths to do this all in one route. I couldn't make it work out, so we're going to have to do 2 runs of this. Maybe someone else can, but I just don't think you can. I went through this game pretty thoroughly. I never found a way. But it's not bad, you know, our checkpoint's right there. But we're gonna try to. We might be able to. I'm thinking. So what happens is, you're gonna go up here, there's a path to the left, that gets you inside this building, some secret stuff, some regular stuff. Gets you the key to move forward into the Tower of Penance. And to the right, it's just like a little optional area, mini boss. Not even a mini boss, didn't have a health bar, it's just one of the bulwark dudes. I think it's the bell one though, Resonance. It gets you a chest up there with a pendant for radiant builds. And then, like I said, to the left is how you get in this building and proceed with the area. So we don't, you know, it's like we don't have that yet. So we gotta go in there and unlock that stuff and get the key. But since this is all on this little lonesome over here, let's go knock this out. The worst part is it's gonna have this dude, and even worse than that, there's a fucking gargoyle up here somewhere. He doesn't want to ever jump out until you're in the middle of a worse fight. Don't know where he is. There he is. Let's see if we can. Make like, look at that. Look at our health. It was full. Our health was full, guys. Fucking full. Dude tapped his helmet a mile away and we're just dead. I could never make sense of that. I just can't get behind that. It never, ever makes sense. I'm trying to find out where our smite is and why it's not hitting. Yeah, something seems to be malfunctioning with that. It didn't hit the whole time. That's, you know what I mean? That's kind of weird. I think our smite should be going off much faster than what it is. Keep in mind, he's a holy enemy. Hallowed Trifect, however the hell you say it, I'm 90% sure I'm wrong on that. You know, 90% sure. Now we can drop here. So this is one area, and it's going to look similar to another area, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Actually looks quite like the area on the other side. Here, knock him out. Gotta love this fucking hammer, never gets old. Just going through, destroying everything. So I told you guys, we're going to put together a suggested build and try to do it in a way to make the game as easy as it possibly can be. We're going to have very hard-hitting spells. We're going to have very hard-hitting melee weapons. Now, this is the other building we want to get into. So if you guys remember, we started working our way up. So I think the way I wanted to do this was to roll down here to the left. Yeah, because this gets into the next area, but coming from here, you're going to miss something. So yeah, that's why you have to go back. It's all about one item. That's what it is. You could actually do it all. You can, but you would miss one thing. Just one, you know, but it's a thing, so. We have 11 11 large ceruleans. So anything else we get after this can go to a second weapon. I mean, it'd be nice to get a shield fully upgraded, but I mean, we don't have to. We want to get our catalyst maxed out. Yeah, I guess we'll bump the shield out real quick. And then, you know, it's going to be all about getting Bloody Glory up there. Not mind having that as a backup weapon. One with Smite, one with Bloodloss. I mean, we could do our hammer too. Guys. You with your swipes. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Smite though. We'll be getting runes and rings. Should be boosting that here shortly. So, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. Look at that base stats. Look at that stamina. Look at that health bar. It looks so attractive, doesn't it? So attractive. That's, you know, just slowly going through the game. No farming. Just doing what we should be doing. We're at a nice high level. You know what I mean? It's not Elden Ring high levels. Like Dark Souls 3, you only get to like level 80 at the end. You know what I mean? But for what this game is, it looks beautiful. Everything else is damaged. Maybe a little bit more health as we go along. Like I said, it looks similar to that other side, but this is going in the left side now, right? This is how you're going to be able to go in this area and get everything else. There's also going to be a few more larges, so when you get here, it doesn't look safe, but I promise you'll be okay. It's just like walking through a cross. It's got a hole right in the middle of the design. Yeah, I know, but no, I don't think sure I missed anything. I'm like 99% certain we're not. But now we got to get to that ledge. Yeah, because that's where we're going. Okay. It's just, in games like this, a lot of times it's like you want to drop and look around. I never even thought to go there, so I wanted to check it. It's going to get that. It's going to get that. It's good. Exit Umbral. Now we go down, clear this building, and like we're to the end of the mansion. So after we clear this building, we got another little building, a courtyard, and that's it. Clear, it's going to be a little ramp behind it. And just lead back down and go this way. Going up. This is where we were at, but we, you know, that item we popped up top to get, we would have missed that. So now, when you go in here, this is going to be, you know, what we had done in Umbral. So trying to bring it all back together so everyone sees it and, you know, everyone knows, hey, we're not missing anything here. So, and that's something I always do. You guys know that. I'll always show you every path. So if I'm saying, hey, there's no need to be here, you guys know that I'm not bullshitting you. We're not missing anything. You know, we have it all. And there's nothing to worry about. So. I'm very happy with this walkthrough. I hope you guys are too. It's been going really well. It's really good to the left side. Honestly, yeah, I guess we'll take the long route. If you drop right down there, there's some larges underneath you. We have to go get them on the way. And there'll be a gate blocking us off where we're going. But we're able to just hold our lantern up and get to it like that, so it's not a big deal. Now, I would like to try to use some of these. In fact, no. That way I could say we only have 3 heals. That's probably a little overkill. It's okay. 2,000. We're just going down the build now. Slowly taking out everything. Now there's the perceiver down here, I think his name was. There's dogs, archers, little prayer ladies that don't really do anything. But these are all distractions for your lock-on. So keep that in mind, right? Now here, that's where that room, if you would have fell down, would have took you. So smash that, hold up your lantern. Alright, here get some larges. We got that boss out. Actually, I think it took us 3 tries that time. Only boss fight took us 3 times to get started again. Which is saying a lot, because I always go in the first time just to show the movesets with no intention of winning the fight. But it was a double boss fight, so you know. Oh my god, and why are we sitting here without that new spell on? What are we thinking? So we're gonna throw this on square. Really cool. Really, really cool. So now we can do the bullshit the boss is doing to us. It's not as flashy, right? But it's a really powerful spell. I told you guys, we're getting to the point of the game where our build, we're gonna get really powerful. So that's the key to the abbot, and that's where we're going now. We're just, you know, pretty much just going around doing a circle of the build, making sure that we actually got it all cleared. This is the other side, and we know over there to the left is cleared. That's where we came down the stairs. So we're going straight across here to clear all this out. Like I said, we're going to do one last little loop around. So we know up there's cleared. We already got that shortcut. That's cleared. That's where our large stones were. That's where we came down from. The only other thing is our shortcut. Unlock that. And we're good to go. So we're probably going to run back to our seedling and then push forward. We got the key to the abbot, yes, but we only have a few heals here. So that's the key we got. Like I said, that's the key. That's the door that unlocks. This, you have to get it from the other side of the door, leading back around. But we do have a level here, and there's reapers and everything else. If we don't line up our parries just right, we all know, you know, how quickly they can put you down. So if we're not normal, we should have no problem resting. You might have problems resting here. Sometimes it says, oh, enemies are present. It did happen to us. In that case, if you're normal, just use a butterfly. Sucks to waste them, but it does work. You know, at least you can put your stuff somewhere else. Well, fuck it. We're gonna go up one more point. We're at 30-30. You know, our damage is even. After that, we're just damage. We'll start off with our radiance, then, you know, work our strength. But at least this way, we'll have just a little bit more health. It's not gonna hurt, you know, being at 35. Obviously, you know, runes are gonna boost that as well, right? But at least our stats will be a true 35. So if we change runes, we know we at least got 35 in real health that cannot be taken away. Alright. Let's go and enter. And when we get that door, we'll just do a loop around and hit that little sidewall. So, smack there. So we'll go in here, we'll clear our Axiom first, and then we will start, you know, doing our arm build. This is going to be another heal upgrade too, so it is worth getting. And we have stigmas out here to heal and everything else. So it's, you know, pretty simple. We're looking at 2 Reapers though, guys. 2 Reapers. Alright, let's wait for our endurance to come back before we enter. And I guess I haven't needed a buff in a while because our smite's been going up. Or not our smite, but our weapon damage has been good. But we are going to buff up here. Now, I would like to know why our smite hasn't been going up. I would really like to know. See? God, look at that. I have to rest again. God damn it. Yeah, alright. Well, we're going back to rest. I don't know what's going on. Our smite's not going off. Our targeting is shit. If this happens, it's not wasting time on our episode. I do not know why that does that. Sorry guys. I'm trying, you know, trying our best to just smooth the experience, but this shit happens sometimes. I don't know why. I really don't. It's starting to irritate me. Our targeting is just way off for whatever reason. I do not know. You know, we're hitting enemies. They're not quite there. You know what I mean? take that one fucking shot, bro. Alright, repairs on. That's all it took now, just one. We're doing good damage. It's like, you need to hit this fucking dude. Our smite's not going up either. Our whole build is based around that, so. No, it's not. I mean, it's just, that's the reason I picked this weapon. I don't know why our smite's not going off. At that time, we're killing these guys really easy, and it could be because we're in the holy part of the game. That doesn't mean they're immune, that means they're resistant. There's a big difference between immune and resistant, you know what I mean? But yeah, we hit the one guy like 12 times, no smite. Our smite is shredding health, so we need that. But I'm thinking it's because we're in the holy resistance zone. Maybe the game's not programmed right and it's making them immune. I don't know. So, anyways, let's go and pull that, and we're gonna start to the far right and just work our way around.
Bring any better news? I'm afraid not, my lady. The number of those.
So don't worry about seething. We're not far away.
Our healing sorceries can do is offer temporary relief. And little at that. This disease is unnatural.
So Pietà is going around pleading with everybody, you know, all her people, the hollow sentinels, about what a deer is about to do to the world. No one's really sure, so that's why everything happens the way it is. You know, came into shambles because no one listens to Pietà. Alright, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Another example of the villain you have to surround your enemies to make the game difficult. God damn, bro. Goodbye. So, use some consumables. Ruck, we already have. Alright, so we have some big guys out here. In fact, we're probably just going to rush forward. So we're going to go pop this gate. This leads to the Abbey. The Abbey comes after the Tower in my notes for good reason. But we're right next to the boss. Even though our seething isn't too far, I really like putting one here. What the fuck was that, bro? Utter horseshit. Alright, so. Let's go and rest on up. Now we're about done with this place, and I'm trying to fit the whole Tower of Penance in, which is the Tower of Penance sucks. It's a lot of shit. Clear up all the bums. We did get a chisel to upgrade our lamp. We got one synchronerics, but I cannot remember if we got two. Alright, so now with all that down, yeah, I gotta love that moth brain. We would get up to 10,000 back to back to back. So now we can unlock this from this way. You want to bust this? Now we want to make some way here for ourselves. Grab this. Now unlock the shortcut. I'm guessing maybe our smite isn't going off because of the fact that on that shortcut leads out to the beginning, like where the vestiges, that building when we went up top, that's where that leads. Yeah, our smite's not going off. I think our damage is just too high. Let's go here, grab this, and I'm about to go take out a boss. So, boss is really easy. He's going to be elite enemy right after when we do the Tower of Penance. With that being said, he's really tough as an elite enemy. So as he starts dying and gets health down, for one, when you think he's dead, he has one hit left. And until you hit that one hit, he's going to get back up. That being said, he does have Parasite, and he lets poison out everywhere. And his weapon obviously does poison as well. He has a grab he can get you with, and the grab's actually pretty swift. Like, you just never see it coming. Let's try out some of these spells here. Fucking melt his ass up. Look at that. Between both. I mean, this is a pretty weak catalyst we have as well. So, there's that smite. So it's going off. I think we're just doing too much damage. You can try to poison us. If you want to keep that poison resistance, it's not, you know, the worst thing you can do. Like I said, the grab, a lot of times, it's really swift and you don't really see it coming. Alright, now, you're going to see poison everywhere. And you think he's dead, but he's really not. He needs one more hit. But you gotta wait. You have to deal with all the poison. Then you try to get back up, and then, you know, hit him a couple of times, he's done. Then he releases poison everywhere trying to kill you. But it's not, it doesn't really matter, because he's always going to Umbra at any time. Which we're actually about to do. So I get you his weapon, his seedling, and his skirt's not a guaranteed drop. I've always gotten his weapon, though. I could honestly say that. I've always gotten his weapon, and I've always gotten his seedling. Seedlings are pretty much always going to be guaranteed. So, now we're going to get an Umbral, and we're going to come down here so we can go grab Jeffrey's dagger. Now, as we proceed here, there's going to be a platform we're going to pull over. And we are also going to go on in here to the right. There are no items, but this little fucker is just lying in wait to just throw you off that platform. And because of that, he obviously needs to go. It always made me feel like something more was here, but I never found anything and never understood. But yeah, I feel like I mentioned it. That's what I've always done. Because it happened to me once, and after one time I was like, yeah, that's not happening again. You know, to make it a habit, where, you know, you do subsequent places or not. When you get here, guys, take that side path. But, can we hit him, please? And we will be planting a lot of seeds moving forward. We go right here, grab Jeffrey's dagger, and this is also going to wrap up Dunmar's quest and get us the best Radiance Catalyst in the game. Really looking forward to that. So we'll be knocking out a lot of NPC's quests. We get to the end of a lot of them here, guys, so do keep that in mind. Like I said, that's half the work. So I'm up to 12 seedlings. So I've done amazing with, so here on the right. So I've done amazing with, you know, getting my seedlings, making sure I'm in Umbral, killing those enemies, because I know they drop seedlings, saving my seedlings, planting them little as possible, and I've guided you guys, like, hey, put one here, don't put one here, right? So I've been guiding you guys on that and keeping everyone straight, so they're not guaranteed from these enemies. We're going to have different amounts, guys. But you will have, everyone should have like 5 or 6. So, I would like to plant one here. Now, we might have to do this drop a few times because, so the Tower of Penance, guys, there's drops everywhere. There's stuff everywhere, as you see, and it goes down. You see that platform? That's nowhere near the bottom. You're going to go through the set again where the metal platform like that, and again, like 3 times. It's really tall. So like this distance down, this distance down, this distance down, with a lot of side platforms. So we're going to move ahead, be careful as possible, and planting many seedlings to make this easy as possible for everybody. Now, there is a respec chrysalis, per chrysalis. There is the wisp that we need for Dunmar's quest, and a final upgrade mat, a Durillium trunk. So we can get all of these, we're going to have to take series of drops that are, you know, different every time. So first of all, let's go down, siphon this from blow him off the edge, hopefully kill him. Right? Almost. Just get a drop attack here as well. Now from there, make sure you also have some butterflies on you guys. Because we're gonna, you know, hit drops, get items, and then destroy these so they can't destroy us. And then go back to the top and do it again. Because some stuff is just hidden. Even with notes, I'm still double checking myself. Yeah, because what we gotta do is we remove the platform. This would be the first thing we want to do. You think that's about transportation. It's really not. I get maybe it is, I don't know. But I know this is what's really about. Dropping here. Go to this cell. Rebirth crystals. So that's the first main item. Now I'm gonna just keep running and, you know, going with it the best I can to try to get everything. Try to inch off here. I don't even know if it's possible. There you go. So there's spike heads in here. Got one? No. So as you drop there, pull this. This can get you the precision whip. And obviously some
light so bright, but they're blind like everyone else. Can't see for the glare.
umbral scours. What the hell is wrong with my head?
Not a single bit eye between them, but eyes in umbral. Oh yes, always and everywhere.
Pull that out.
Over miles and miles and years and
So we'll be able to drop down that on our next run through. For now, we're going to drop in this ledge. So we got, as you see, Reception Wisp, right? That's for Dunmar's quest. We're about to go knock that out right now if we continue on. But then we still have our final upgrade map to get. Yeah, we have run into the spike head doing all this, so I know we missed it. Alright, so we want to butterfly out. Why did I not grab levels? Butterfly out. So now we're going to kind of run around and run some errands. Dunmar's quest is going to send us many places, right? So because of that, we have many places to go. So we have what we need for him. Vitality. And then let's work this radius to 35. If we make it to 35, you know, we'll jump over to strength to 35. Make that 35. We'll probably bring him evenly up after that. But I'd like to get, I'd almost rather just get radius up to fucking 40 and then, you know,
Our holy word continue.
jump over.
Fellow
to strength.
sanctified
But
vessel, may Aureus's divine radiance flow through me and
But it's
into
good if you
you.
feel like farming large titanite. If you get up to, you know, 40-40, you can probably use every strength radiance weapon in the game, every single one of them. Like we have justice, we need 36 strength. That's why another reason I want to bring both up. See what we like the most. Talk to Dunmire, hand over perception list.
Yes, the murk clear. You serve a higher purpose.
Alright,
Crusader.
guys. If there's anything you want from this man, you better get it now. You better get it now because you're not going to have another chance. I'm at 4,600. God, there's some stuff I do want. It sucks to have to spend all this money to get it. I mean, I think I like everything else we have, but, you know.
To strive in darkness, in light.
Just making sure we have everything. So if you're doing his quest, like I said, everything we have, you want from him now, make sure you have it. Now let's make sure the dialogue's exhausted. We're also about to get the third and final rune tablet.
I
With
must
that,
descend.
you are going to have to pick a side between Gerlinda and Sparky, both offering different rewards, and I'll let you know which path is going to give you what. Now, we're going to jump on over to the mines. This part is just like, fuck, I can't tell you how long I ran around the end game. I never solved his quest until I waited. I was about to beat the game, right? And I waited, and I just went around everywhere. Went around everywhere for all the quests I could not complete. And this is how I found this stuff. I'm talking about 8 hours worth of running around for all of it, you know what I mean? But for this is the fastest way. Try to think here, because he's gonna be over the tunnels. What is the quick fix? Should we just take the original way? Actually, yeah, the ladder. So we're gonna go on out. Sorry, I had to look at my notes. I thought I had this committed to memory as I do everything else, but mines are a little bit more confusing. So we're gonna go to the ladder we kicked down and just start working our way back into the mines. Dunmar's gonna be like where all that green shit was. We just drop down to get that item and the like poison tank. He's gonna be right there. And he's gonna be, then we have to go find him a Mother's Lull. And then, you know, he'll be back here and we can get his stuff. So we're gonna go down. And you can go the other way around too. You can go the longer way. We're gonna talk to him here. He said he had to go under, right?
The past This darkness seeps into more than
Told
my
you, he's
eyes.
gonna lose his fucking
And
mind.
how can
Fucking around
darkness
with Umbral shit.
Peace must exact. That is what I must do. To my mind, and but no poisoned bread. On my word, it is clothed. It is
Alright.
clothed.
Let's just use up all our fucking butterflies for Dunbar, apparently. Now we do need to go get the precision wisp, and we're also going to work towards our Umbral stuff, and we're just gonna have to finish up the tower next episode. We're gonna try, regardless. We're gonna try. Remember, if you want Umbral ending, you need 50 Umbral scourings. 50, which we do have. It sucks we can use them all, but you know, we'll get more. I mean, we still have a few, like multiple remembrance bosses. Maybe not a bunch, but a handful for sure. Like 4, 5, 6, something like that. We're a lamp upgrade. We've socked another eye now as well. Let's do item discovery. Start replacing some of these butterflies and these seedlings we're using. Purchase right here. So we have 101 Umbral scourings. We need 50. This is how you enter Mother's Gold. For those that don't know, this is what you got to do. It's the whole thing. I understand it does suck. I agree. I do, but this is what we got to do. Now, if you're going for, we'll talk about this. So Umbral ending is pretty much about you sacrificing a bunch of the NPCs you met. We're gonna end up taking out the Wayfarer, but we had to take him out anyways, and he's gonna take him out again. But you're gonna have to sacrifice the blacksmith. You're gonna have to sacrifice Dame Rose. So if you're going for the Radiant ending, you've already cleansed the beacon. You don't have to worry about none of this. You're locked in. So you cleanse one beacon, you lock yourself out the others. Inferno ending, you give Dame Rose all the items, the 3 filleted skin, Infernal Enchantress filleted skin, the filleted skin from the Light Reaper, and there's another filleted skin, Infernal Enchantress, Light Reaper, one of the other ones, for some reason I can't remember right now. And then Ader's Worshipper Saw, and some other stuff as well. You get the Smile Gesture from her, and then you'll meet her at Bremis Castle. It's pretty straightforward. You just hand her the items. You got to do your shrine, you know, start working it there. When we get to her back after Upper Calvrath, you just, you know, like I said, pretty straightforward. Continue along with that quest. But, so if you want to do it, that's what you want to do. If you want Umbral, what we're going to have to do is go on up here, exact her Dunmar's Rosary, exact her Dunmar's Ring. So we get to do both these at the same time. Dunmar, you don't have to do anything with Dunmar to do this, by the way. I'm just doing it all at once because it's easier. You do not have to do a thing with Dunmar. I got the Umbral ending before I even knew Dunmar's quest. But while we're here,
Attend me, surgeon. I seek a hole for my skull. Bring your saws, Boris.
fucking lost it, right? I wasn't kidding. I told y'all a few episodes back. He fucking loses it. So, that's how you interact by leaving and entering Mother's Lowell. We're going to talk to him. He can give us a seed pod meant for Dame Rose. Let's go take her out. And that's it for Dunmar's quest. All we gotta do is go get his shit now. You know, we gave him the Umbral Tome, he started losing his mind, we seen him down under. He lost his mind some more, right? Sorry, I want a full health bar, fuck them. In case someone tries to kill me when we run through. So, you give him the Umbral Tome, you give him the Perception Wisp from the Tower of Penance, you talk to him, you know, over there by Bohu, sends him to the mines, talk to him in the mines. Go on Mother's Lowell, or first you're gonna see his rosary laying around, then you're gonna go over to Mother's Lowell. Where is it? And then, you know, get his items, and then you just go back to the mine. So we're gonna go get his shit real quick. And then we're gonna go take out Damaros, come back, you know, add her. So there's like 3 platforms every time you kill an NPC. So this time we're just going back and leading into the building that brought us to the mines. But, so there's 3 platforms. Every time you take an NPC, there becomes transportation. You're really just like tying them up so you can pull them to drag along. So you take out Dame Rose, then she'll be there. And you take out the blacksmith, then she'll be there, and so on and so forth. So now we have that. It's not upgraded as much as ours, but it is the best catalyst in the game for Radiance. And it looks like the other one we're about to get. The other one's really good too. It actually looks a little bit better, but this one has 5 spell slots, much better scaling. I mean, fuck, it comes at B, we ain't slapped a single upgrade into it, right? So now, from there, we're going to go over to Shrine. We can't take out Gerlinda yet. We have to wait till after the tower. We need the rune tablet. Not even after the whole tower, just enough of it. So she's going to ask for a deer saw. So if you do an inferno, do that. We're just going to take her out because I don't know if this is going to ruin something. So I'm not going to chance it after all the time we put into this, right? Do nothing. You just want the right conversation to pop up. There you go. Use Demo Seed Pod. I might do a new game plus run. Maybe I'll live stream it if people actually want to see it, just so I can get the Inferno ending and then the radio ending. So now she's going to be on a platform. You can go pull and, you know, get a little bit further out. So now we are going to go back to the depths. Same thing, you know, Mother's Lull. Go talk to that guy again. So you can't get all 3 seed pods at the same time. That's the thing. What you got to do is you got to go get one, then return, get the other, return, and so on and so forth. And we'll eventually get items with the inserts into the columns. The Umbral ending's so fucking crazy, guys. You have no idea. It's the first ending I ever got. It's absolutely absurd. You guys gotta remember too, while I have, you know, looked up things here and there on guides, when I do walkthroughs for a game, I don't. All this shit I found myself. My very first playthrough, I looked up a few things. I never just walked through all the way through or nothing. I literally ran around for 100 fucking hours. That's the only thing I really watched videos on, is trying to figure out what the hell Umbral build was, because it sounded cool when I seen Umbral weapon spells. I'm like, what the fuck? And I didn't understand. I should have just read it. I didn't understand it was just Radiance and Inferno. Because I'm like, what? No physical? No. You know, so confused. That's the kind of guy I looked up. So all this, man, I just ran around for. And then when taking notes, personal playthroughs, and this walkthrough, I probably have fucking 200 hours in the game, y'all. It doesn't say on my home screen, does it? Yeah. Almost 300, actually. Just found out. So that's Gerlinda's seed pod. We have no use for that. So let's go. Actually, I'm not going to waste a butterfly because I think it might send us back to the Mother's Lull entrance, since it's technically a rest point for whatever fucking reason. Don't know why that did happen before unless they patched it. Now we're going to Skyrest, and we're going to try to come up. We have to come up with thousands of souls at this point, guys. Thousands. Because we need some upgrades. Now, we have a decision to make. Do you want to keep Sparky or do you want to keep Gerlinda? Now, Gerlinda has to die anyways for our ending, right? So do keep that in mind. Do not use this yet. We don't even have the other rune tablet. When you take Gerlinda out, you cannot upgrade your weapons anymore. You cannot slack runes anymore. You cannot buy anything with it. You cannot sell her anything. You are fucking locked out. Your weapons will stay what they are. But if we give the last rune tablet to Sparky, he'll get his freedom. He's going to give you the ability to upgrade your weapons and socket runes at a visage. You give it to her. She's going to give you a rune. They'll take all requirements away from any weapon, any shield, weight. There'll be no weight on the shield. There'll be no requirements. You're not going to get weapon scaling if you put on a weapon, and which is cool. But guess what? Then you're going to have to take her out for the Umbral ending, and you won't be able to upgrade anything. You won't be able to socket runes anymore. So you have to get your build perfect and never plan on changing. At least with Sparky, when we take her out, we can still upgrade weapons. We can still socket runes. You know what I mean? So we are always going to go with Sparky for the walkthrough. First one playthrough, it's nice. You can use like that big shield of whispers, and it all makes sense because you don't have to worry about endurance and, you know, all that kind of crazy shit. Fuck, it doesn't even matter. I mean, you can't get a fucking platinum one playthrough. I don't know why I'm even sweating this shit. Might as well just sell all of it, honestly. Exactly. Oh no, that's Dunmar shit. Don't want to sell that. Never use these. Use a fuck out of those though. And we're not going to bring this up that far, but, you know, I want to bring it up as far as we can, obviously. $7,000. It's at least a start, you know. It's definitely a start. So. Alright, look at that. We're at +5. That's exactly where our other one was. So you're looking at 161 plus 174, and that's 178 plus 111. So more base damage on this. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 166 plus 93. 151 plus 123. This has more base damage. This has more scaling. Scaling's what is going to matter. And you're only losing like 7 points in base damage to add 30 points. So, you know, the scaling much more makes up for it. 2,500. Do we have any bigger skulls? Do we have any, you know? This, we're not worried about that. We're not worried about. Chip spear, we're not worried about. That's a drop. We're not worried about that. It's a drop. Not worried about that. Oh yeah, we gotta check out our new runes as well. I never remember to use these. There we go. We still have 11 left. It's gonna be 4 for that. I'll give it 6. So we can probably get this up to +8. It would be fucking crazy. We're gonna stop there for now. Socketing runes. And that never did change the scaling, so we're using posture damage, two-handing, posture damage. So we just don't have any good choices. We're about to when we get this other tablet, though. We really are. And then we're using maximum equip load. So, yeah, that's the best what we got until we're actually able to, you know, get the other room tablet. So look at her health, stamina, man, is getting there. That's kind of why I'm wanting to just get up radiance first, try to get a badass mana bar, which we are going to need when we start getting more of these end-game spells. So as of right now, all we're missing is our Beryllium Trunk, so we're just going to take the normal way down. That's how you get it. So that, to get the Perception Wisp, and to get the Rebirth Chrysalis, that's kind of when you're taking the crazy paths down, and you know, all that stuff. While this, to get the Beryllium Trunk, this is like the normal way. You'll pretty much always run into that, and why I just jumped that part down like a retard, I do not know. Because I may have missed my opportunity. No, we're good. So just gonna roll right here. Large Beryllium shards. We can just kind of jump over to the platform. Probably about the butterflies at the top. We can get up a little bit. Yeah, we gotta get in there though. See, we just run and jump, make life easier. Haha. Penance of the Blood Sun, and then we have exits. I don't think, yeah, we're just gonna have to butterfly out. Sorry guys, it's just the only way to get all of it. And I put that on level 2, that pendant. I thought that was on level 2, so I wrote down. Every time you kill an enemy, you get more and more damage off sorcerers. But the thing with it is I'm not really doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really... I use my spells, don't get me wrong. But I'm not solely relying on that kind of stuff. Let's roll down right here. Oh no, couldn't bop them off. No. Oh, sorry, get the health back. It's okay. We'll get it. The Tower of Pins was never going to be a smooth thing. I mean, it's awesome though. We got the Tower of Pins. We got Dunmar's quest done. That's a very hard trophy to get. If you don't, I mean, knowing to find him in the mines at the Mother's Lowell in the back of the mines in a different spot, fucking crazy. Hey, run around like crazy underneath the world. All right, so I'm not going to take any more shortcuts. More shortcuts, Brendan. We're at 15 minutes. I'm hoping we can at least get to our next seething. Like I said, we were never going to get the tower finish done and a single up, but not with doing Dunmar's quest, and we were still technically in the manse for a while too. So you know, it's just it wasn't going to happen. And there's a lot going on in the tower. Next episode, the tower will be done. All the side stuff, the beacon, the purifier catalyst, the radiant purifier secret set, and all that stuff will be. So they're just quite good. So I was trying to make not my problem anymore. Oh, wait, nope. We're going up. We're gonna heal. Get our souls. And right off this edge, you wanna roll. There it is. So that's your rhythm chunk. Alright, and that was the. What's that? Hold on. Yeah, okay. Alright, roll. Alright, go. Right here. Get you up on a platform. No, that was our perception. Good. That's everything. Okay, cool. Now, drop attack, extra umbral. He kind of just sets up pretty nice. Bro, I know no one's around. Oh. Now we're almost to the level, like level. What I mean by that is the level area we started when we took out the boss, and you know where the tower was before we took the elevator up. We're almost level with the ground is what I'm attempting to say. Now because of that, we'll be able to open that doorway, and we'll be able to plant a seedling. So we're gonna have some bullshit. First of all, run, get into this side area here, run, door. Now, we're gonna go seedling. Dude, this thing's hitting like, I only have +5, but yeah, it could be better. He's got a lot of fucking health though. He really does. We're almost out of time. I can't finish the tower, so this is okay. Not the worst. Does that hit better? I'd say not that much better, but a little bit for sure. All right, now we're gonna run on over to the Abbey. Just the beginning of it. That's it, because we didn't talk to Stillman. He's got a few spells we want to try to grab. I would like to get all of the Radiant spells since we're doing a Radiant build. And when you do, what I would do to have fun with this game, like to really have a good time if you're going for a platinum, do a playthrough Radiant, do a playthrough Umbral, do a playthrough with
so you still
Inferno. Get those endings with those
after a fashion, Revenant.
And you know, if you did this just to build this, go for Radiant this time.
Yet it was once for any man to just
get his dialogue
at our immaculate.
And then buy, you know, because you have to get all the spells. So when you do Radiant, build by those spells. Umbral by those spells. And that'd be a fun way to go through armor sets for those types too. So, you know, Radiant, then Inferno, then Umbral. And then, you know, like I said, get all the stuff, you know, that goes with Radiant while you do that play. I think that'd be the best way to do a platinum in 3 runs.
In
Or actually having a good
judgment.
time. And you don't have to even do New Game Plus. You know what I mean? You just got to do it on 3 different playthroughs. That's it. So, surround yourself with Radiant Aura, which heals both you and any nearby allies. Surround yourself with a Radiant Aura, which damages any enemies who strike it. Not a bad spell. I actually really like that. Then we also increase maximum ammunition, poise, endurance attributes. It doesn't have our holy ring or our spells until we hand them the banner, which you won't take it to.
Our immaculate lady will bring redemption.
In
Radiance,
souls.
judgment.
You know what I mean? Nope.
Our immaculate. In Radiance, judgment.
So close, so close. Oh, that's a drop. Look at his cane. Holy physical 60 smite. That's kind of cool though. You could probably duel that with Pietar's sword. It'd be pretty badass, honestly. Alright, this will be enough for
In
one
radiance,
spell.
judgment.
I'll get the other one
Our
another
immaculate
time.
lady will bring
Alright, so we're going to go on
redemption.
back, rest up, and then finish up the tower. And probably, can we get that? Oh no, Abby's kind of big, but it doesn't take that long. Yeah, I think we could finish up the tower and do the Abbey next episode. With the side quest stuff, maybe not, but probably, you know, get up to the Empyrean. So either way, guys, we are going to wrap up here in between episodes. I advise you guys maybe farm, try to get your Callus plus 10, make sure your weapons plus 10, get your shield plus 5, and just get your build dialed in, buy up all the spells you can for your build, and just, you know, we're getting towards the end game. Make sure your shit is complete and set up with things you like. We'll find other stuff along the way, sure. But I would just ignore stats for the time being. If you are going to farm for upgrades, it would be the time to do so. Just make sure everything's maxed out moving forward and we'll be in good shape. Mine probably won't be, so if yours are, you will, you know, have a leg up on me. Either way, I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next episode.